but it is iron and steel plating, which is definitely worth it. And gears. I need all those things for upgrades and whatnot. I hear somebody close. All right, there we go. Yep, I'm out. Okay, we get almost a construction site. Oh, goodness. They took out of the game from being What's that? What do you miss? There's definitely a lot of things I miss. Oh, I want to go back and get those, but I want to go through Mo. Man, I've never had such a hard time. Dude, you're... Yes. Those were cool. I do miss that. Are they in this one? Out of curiosity. No. I know some of the stuff they get added in on these overhaul mods. I like the ones where they give like multi-use blocks for like things like decorative stuff and doors and things. Is that a different Crack-a-Book? I think that is. I'm busy going through all these and I see another Crack-a-Book. What do I see over there? I see Mo Power. Okay, I'm gonna write down over here is crack. I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, I saw you coming. Did I get my... Oh, come on. Stop. Did I get my map thing in? I did, okay. Oh. I saw a bunch of stuff coming at me. I was just trying to get it down before they got here. I will come back for that later. Oh, I can imagine that. I never tried doing something like that, but I could see how that would be fun. I was always into making fortresses that you know, didn't have to go from backup to backup. Of course, if it failed, that means it failed all the way and I was done. But it was fun. But yeah, I think the only time I ever did was when I needed to do like one of the hallway bases with the hatches because I just didn't have anything else to build with. Wait, is that another? Wait, please tell me that's the one I want. Or is that the one we went to before? It is! Okay. That's what I was looking for. This is the exact one I wanted. All right. We're probably gonna have to go loud. I'm gonna have to use shotguns to clear this place. Is that enough to kill you? Nope. Jeez. You're a feral soldier. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I had to clear this place out, but yes, this is awesome. Yeah. And I think it's another one of those things that the Fun Pimps tried to... That's why I think they made the ability for them to go through one high gaps was to nerf the ability to use hatches as a bypass. And I don't understand that too, because the original description for 7 Days to Die was the zombie crafting tower defense game. You know, you're supposed to be like a tower defense, you know, where you'd put different things up. And then they just kind of got away from that. Oh, no. I gotta clear this out so I can get my bricks. Come on. Don't back up into something else. Waking up this entire place. I'm gonna have to kill everybody just to get my bricks. Oh, everybody's outside too, and it's getting dark. Gosh, darn it. Alright, I need to get up here and I need to break these down while I have the opportunity because I need to get this and get out of here. And they're gonna try to break down the doors. I just need to have enough to be able to make my table. Well, to learn the table, then I still have to make it yet. Jeez. Come on. Alright. Okay, you're not soldiers, so you should be one-hit kills. That feral soldier was not what I was hoping to see. Especially at this stage of the game. Yeah, now it's survival horde crafting, and it's not even crafting. It's that they're turning it into an RPG is what they're doing. You know, they've got their idea for their single player experience, and that's everything is balanced towards that. 51. Okay, good. That should be enough. And you know, it's kind of one of the things that kind of came out at that town hall is, you know, they came out to say a lot of their balance and changes they were doing was for that single player game. But no, none of the people that play it now bought this game for a single player experience. You know, that the only people that are going to care about that are maybe new players. All we want is the game we've loved for the last 10 years. Sad that they have to be explained that. And I know other people talked about too the fact that it's because they've gotten too big for themselves. You know, when it was a small studio with just a few people, you know, they Joel used to come in and do Q&As and ask what people wanted back in the day. Now they full steam ahead. All right. At least an optional. One friend of mine loves being led along a story path. Yeah. You know, there are people that are like that, and and don't get me wrong, I love JRPGs, but they're also a grindy, and there's the dopamine hit every time you get a better piece of armor and stuff. But even like games like, there's a lot of games that have copied the 7 Days and are more like what 7 Days to Die used to be, like Valheim. Awesome game, and they kept, releasing things and adding stuff to it, but they never changed the game. They just added more areas and, bigger things to kill and better stuff to craft, but the beginning game was the same as it always was. I think that's where the Fun Pimps have really gone the wrong direction, is they've changed too many mechanics. Instead of just adding to the game, they keep changing the game. All right. I'm not overweight, so another vending. Forgot there was a vending machine in the back over here. Can I sneak in and get this before I wake up a whole bunch of stuff? I had to be able to break this door down because I'm pretty sure it's locked. Yeah, if I can get in here and grab that, that's awesome. Because I know I'm going to need... yep. I'm waking stuff up. I'm close to home, though, so... Okay, nope, we're out. I saw that dog, and I'm like, nope. I was okay with 1 or 2 zombies, but not a friggin' zombie dog. You can have that. My weapon's even loaded. Okay, pistol's loaded. Yeah. I am not above noping out. I know when I've met my match, and that was definitely my match. Even with all my guns and stuff, I don't know if I could have taken all them and the dog on. That what is it? It's oh my goodness, in the morning it's gonna be day 5. I need to go back and buy that scope if I want to get that. Dude, yep. I'm not afraid of running away like a I will live to fight another day. All right, can I now research my artisan? I can. So we'll get that researching, and I still have 200 points. Okay, or knowledge. That's actually good. And I know where there's another crack-a-book too. So tomorrow I can actually go hit up that other crack-a-book. I don't see myself ever crafting that. I already knew that one, so it's even more, even better. Okay, I want to get as much stuff out of my inventory and make one more trip to the trader to sell, and then hopefully be able to buy that scope. I can put that on a bunch of different guns, and it's my favorite by far. Okay, put the boxes in there for now. Did I not pick up the 1 box? I did. Okay, there we go. I was going to say. Oh, and I need to put you in there. Okay, sell you guys. Put you away. Put you in there. Oh, yeah, definitely not selling you. You're going to turn into plant fibers. Okay. And I should be able to pick up those heavy things that I couldn't sell last time. All right. I'm still a little overweight, but I'm not in the yellow yet. I just want to make sure I have enough. That scope. Do you have like? I don't like the regular scopes because as soon as you zoom in, it's like everything moves too fast. Like I when I use a regular the rets, you can still see everything, and it still moves at the normal speed. So it's for me, it's easier to shoot at stuff. Man, I can't believe I still haven't. Well, I guess I got the shotgun, so I finally got something, but I haven't gotten any of the actual rifles or machine guns yet. Okay, nobody's coming after me. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna leave the door open just to save me some time. And then I gotta see. I've researched all three of these tables I need, but I still haven't built them yet. And I have a sneaky feeling that I'm gonna need to sneak out and gather a couple resources for them.
Looking for something special?
All right. Let's see. Sell what I can. I want to see if I can put it down the shotgun. That'll make that a little bit less unwieldy. Where were you? Oh, were you? Oh, was it the other guy that has it?
Well, good luck with that.
I think it might be this guy out here.
Do you want something?
Yes, I do. I want this. There we go.
Farewell.
Can I put that on the shotgun? I can. So now, when I go to aim, much better. Ah, see, I can actually see what I'm doing now. That the iron sights on this thing are terrible. It's cool though, the design that they use for this compared to the Fun Pimp's pipe. And the fact that it can actually hold 3 rounds. Okay, all right, let's get in here. Let's see what I need to do. I'll learn the artisan table first because I need that for all the other stuff. That's the one I have to make first, and then I can see about making the other ones. All right. Artisan table. Oh, I have to go chop some trees down. Okay, that's doable. All right, we'll go out with... Actually, let's get some more plant fiber here because I know I'm going to need it. How long is it going to take? 5 seconds? Okay, easy. There we go. Repair X. And I also think I haven't found any of the carpenter's axes yet. Those are usually a dime a dozen all over the place, and I haven't found one of them yet. Okay. All that's repaired. I gotta go chop some trees down. Get some sap. I used all this. I had a lot of sap, but I ended up using it all for those upgrades I did. Okay. I also forgot to eat again. Oh, well. So, I have a question for you, Chrono. I did the VOD for this on YouTube. I just divided it up. The last time I did this on Tuesday, it was like 3 hours because I do 2 full 90-minute days in the game each stream. And I divided it up into 6 half-hour episodes. Would you prefer, like if you were, trying to watch VODs or something like that, do you want it divided up into that, or would you prefer like a single day? So like an hour and a half episodes, that encompasses a full day, or do you think like the half-hour chunks are easier? Just trying to figure out what the best way to post these are. Because most of my views I get are on my normal YouTube series, and I'm doing my shotgun only vanilla right now. But I did get some decent views on that first release of the Undead Legacy. I think there's a lot of players that really like this mod, and not a lot of people playing it. So, I figure that's a little niche that's going to be fun to fill, especially while we wait for the 2.0 release to come out. All right, how much? Okay, I've got plenty of resin. All right, so we can craft what I need to. If I do need to go back out again, actually, let's get the ones close to me. But I figured, as far as, like asking that, it's easier to ask someone who would be watching to see what they would prefer. I don't mind long form content because I'll leave videos running in the background, while I'm doing stuff, and having a nice long one, my mind isn't too bad. When I was doing Darkness Falls, I ended up putting them in like 5 hour ones. I would think half hours would keep people's attention easier, but if I put a 7 days video on, it can be long form. Yeah, I the 5 hour streams back when I was doing Darkness Falls, I for a few, like the first 4 or 5, I put the full streams up, and I don't know if anyone actually made it through. So I realized if I actually want people to kind of watch and get invested in a series, it needs to be more bite sized so that they can watch part here and a part there and not have to sit down for the whole thing. I agree though. I like the long form because I spend most of my day sitting on my computer, whether I'm making content, streaming, or just playing a game of my own or watching YouTube. I'm usually at my computer, so I have a mini fridge up here in my studio. uh, I love my studio. I had to move to be able to put this because when I started doing YouTube again after I first retired, I had like a little setup. It was kind of like in my living room, just had a white wall to my back with a few things. But I was excited about getting this new house that I moved into because I was going to take one of the upstairs bedrooms and just that was mine. Put my studio in, get it set up, nice and cool. I got like 3 monitors set up and everything. It's fun. I enjoy it. And I put a fridge in. The only thing I'm missing is a microwave. Then I'd never have to leave. Yeah. All right. Artisan table crafted. Okay. First thing I need after that is the furnace, I think. And wait, I thought I had a bunch of stone. Okay, I only have 3. All right. Well, let's go downstairs and find a spot to. Oh, I need to get rid of all this extra stuff I'm carrying. Yeah, I mean, I'm 52 years old. At some point, I was finally my time to actually get the stuff that I wanted. And now that the kids are growing up for the most part, they're all in high school. Makes things much easier to do. They'll come visit me like, during the school time on weekends, but over the summer they've been spending like a week at a time with me. And they'll jump in my streams and chat with me sometimes, so it's fun. All right. Where do I want to put a mine? What would be the easiest? What would be the best place? Probably in here. Yeah, yeah. They're cool kids. They're amazing. I couldn't be more proud of them. Oh, I need more ladders. And I admit that I do spoil them a little bit, but I can make nails here. Like I asked them for one of the years for what they wanted for Christmas. Or no, it wasn't that. When they bowl. And they're actually not bad bowlers. They're almost as good as me now. Like they flirt with 200 games on and off on a regular. And one of the things we did while they were playing with bowling at league is if they got a 200 game, me and their mom would get together. We'd give them $20. And of course, all they would do is immediately turn around and spend it on Robux. And I asked him one time, isn't there something else you would like to get or something you'd want to do? And he goes, Dad, you buy me everything I need. And I was like, oh God damn it. Just threw it in my face. They all play on Alienware laptops that I bought them for Christmas 2 years ago. So I guess I am kind of guilty of that. But like having it thrown in my face was not. I was like, damn it. I literally there was nothing I could say. I was just like, yeah, you're right. All right. Just hope I don't get any uninvited vet guests tonight. Because I'm not gonna have a very big hole at first, and so if they come down in mass, I'm gonna be kind of screwed. Oh, I know, yeah, and it's funny too because I thought I was a clever one because I remember when I turned 40, my mom was trying to be kind of sarcastic or not sarcastic. He was trying to kind of mess with me. It's that first big birthday when you get the black balloons and stuff. So she asked me, "How does it feel to be 40?" And I've got a pretty quick, sense of humor and sarcasm. So my immediate response was, I don't know. How does it feel to have a son who's 40? And she's just like, oh. So I guess it's only fair that I get kids that are just as yeah. She's like that was mean. I was like, yeah, I know. Sorry. Oh, one of my when I was on shore duty, I don't know if you know what an LCAC is, the landing craft air cushion, but the big hovercrafts that the Navy uses. And I had shore duty as an instructor, teaching like new sailors that were going to be attached to those commands, Marines and sailors, how to maintain them and fix the electronic systems. And like the first week I was there was a bunch of they're called GSMs, gas turbine mechanic, so they do that kind of stuff, and they're considered engineers in the Navy. Engineers are an entire part of the Navy. I was part of combat systems. Then you have your engineers, you have your deck side, you've got your aviation side. There's all these little niches and stuff that you kind of find yourself in, when you're in the service. And the engineers are known to be pretty harsh on each other. The results for the latest advancement exam were coming out like that first week I got there, and the percentage for GSE, which is gas turbine electronic, to first class, which is E6, was 100%. And one of the guys that was an instructor with me was an E5, so everybody kept telling him congratulations, because they come out with the percentages about a week before the results do. And he was kind of, the results come out and he failed the test. So it was 100% if you passed the test, but he failed the test. So he was kind of bummed out, and I felt kind of bad for him. But we had a class that day, and there was these two girls that were always trying to play the system. They're always, they wanted something. Yeah, no, I know. But they're always, asking, well, hey, how about this? Or, can you help me with that? And so he basically at one point says, do you want me to take the test for you? And the first thing that popped in my head was not if they want to pass, but I didn't say it because I thought, oh man, that's a little too, especially on the day that he found out that he didn't advance. But I told him about it later. He's like, oh man, you should have. That would have been hilarious. So that tells you the kind of the kind of sense of humor that people have in the Navy. I still think that was too mean of a thing to say because you want to beat someone when they're down. But all right, I think I got enough stone now. All right. Good memories though. That was actually where I picked up Chief, was when I was at that command. All right, there we go. Yeah, cool people though. That's one of the things that people talk about missing the most when they actually retire and stuff, is the camaraderie that you have, in the Navy, especially depending on the different groups, because there's so many groups that you find in the Navy, and everyone kind of fits into their own little, parts of that, and yeah, that I do miss. Okay. Going over here, now I can make the furnace. Okay, what do I need to make the forge? Oh no, blacksmith forge, yes. Okay, I need 20 iron ingots. Okay. So that comes from the furnace that I'm making. Okay, we got 1 second left on that. I probably need to go find that iron node and bang on that for a little bit. Okay, I can put you here. Let's see. Oh, I'm going through all my quests now. All right. What do I have for fuel? I could use that. I can use that for making boxes and things. There's some other... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I only have 10 of it? And I don't have any... There we go. That's the stuff I'm looking for. All right. So if I put you guys in here... Oh, I need to make the ingot mold first in the campfire. This is why some people get frustrated with this mod. There's a lot of steps. A lot of steps. Okay. So I need to make the ingot mold. I might as well make the brick mold while I'm at it. They don't take very long. Eat while I remember. What am I missing for bacon and eggs right now? Meat. Okay. Alright, one more of those. Let's get some drinks out of here. I can get 10 more meat from the chickens I have. I'm just waiting for the kind of like emergencies. Alright. Drink some regular water to get it up. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can fix that mini bike, or at least make the gas can. That was right. What do I need to make the gas can? Fuel? There we go. I need a blacksmith tier 2. And I have the steel plate. I have what I need. I just need a I can't even make a blacksmith tier 1 yet. Okay. Ingot mold. Right now, I could make 22 out of all the scrap I have. How much was I missing for the blacksmith? Where are you? I need 15 more. All right, so I am going to go ahead and make 15. And then I'm going to go out and try to actually do some mining. Okay, that's only 30 seconds. That's pretty quick. Actually, that's really quick. All right, I'll put that down before I go out. All right, where's the closest place I can get some iron? I wanted to look at this anyway, too. So right here would be a good spot. That's the mini that's almost full. And have I found an engine yet? Okay, I haven't yet. And there's a few more things. All right, so now I can go back here and I can make the forge, right? Oh, give me a break. All right. Come on. I need the stuff that I just smelted into. Okay. All right. Let's turn you off. Put you guys down here for future use. All right, let's put everything away. Let's go wrench a couple cars. Let's go play with all the fun stuff at night. Oh my goodness. All right. I need to make a chicken coop. I have all these seeds now. What did I need for that? I need a carpenter tier 2. All right. All the stuff that I want to do right now, I need tier 2s of things. Okay. Let's see how much I can get off of this car. Because I need this first before I go get the regular iron. At least I get lots of this. I got a car wheel too. Well, that'll come in handy down the road. Might have to hit up a couple other cars too. Actually, out of curiosity, let's go pin that recipe. All right, so I need 120 total, and I think I had. I think it was close. It wasn't too bad. I didn't use all of my scrap, but I think I should probably get a couple cars. Oh, that's the place with the nasty dog. I don't want to wake him up. Got a couple spots. We can go to the gas station. The gas station had a few cars, and I've already cleared that. The safest thing to do is to go to POIs you've already cleared. I should probably grab seeds out of these. Hadn't done it yet. What else do we have in here? We do have some shelves. We'll get some water. Canned food. All right. Grab the trash bags. Funny thing is, Renivo, he was in the Air Force. And I think he only did 6 years. Like, he didn't do a full career like I did. But he worked on aircraft, so like I said, you get the different communities. That's the word I was looking for. There's different communities in the service, And yeah, the air guys are a different breed altogether. In the Navy, they call them brown shoes because we all wear, black shoes except for the aviators who wear brown. I don't know where that came from. Especially considering, aviation didn't come until World War II, really into the military. But But I had some pretty good friends that were Airedales, as we call them. Ooh, this is another good spot for some scrap iron. Sorry about that. At least I was able to hit the mute button this time. Yeah, we already get all the back here. I'm just gonna hit these cars up. Think you get, what, snow for breaking this? Yeah. Technically, I can get free water from that. Yeah, I'm not gonna break you down. I have to see how hard it's gonna be to get the blacksmith up to tier 2. If I can get the jerry can. Have I found a battery yet? I have not. I haven't searched you yet. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, we make fun of each other, don't get me wrong, but there's definitely a shared sense of, whoa. That looks almost fully put together. What does that one need? But yeah, yeah, there's, you know, especially like when they have the Army-Navy game. Okay. Wait, I don't even need a battery in this one. I need duct tape. I have everything. I already have everything for this. What the heck? Okay, screenshot. I should do the... There we go. Yeah, stop. Yeah, screenshot. Holy cow. That is... I am glad I came over here, and I'm glad I didn't accidentally get another quest and reset it, because that would have been terrible. Yeah, I don't even need a battery for that one. I just need the bicycle book. What does that need? I probably have everything I need for that right now. Holy cow. Now I just need gas. I think I should focus on the blacksmith too, so I can get the gas can. And then I'll be able to start getting gas from the gas stations. Because I'm pretty sure when I repair the mini bike, it has at least some gas at first. Dang. Now I can wrench those other 2 mini bikes and possibly get a small engine from them. Dude, that is like almost a full complete bike. That is awesome. All right, let's see. Was I crafting anything in here? Oh, I got a battery too. An S tier battery, or A tier. Nice. Okay, no worries. I actually only have about, I got 3 in-game hours left before it ends. So no, I appreciate you coming by. Dude, I always tell everybody, you have no idea how much fun it is to stream, you know, when you actually have people to interact with. So I really appreciate when you come out, man. I really do. Thank you very much. All right, Blacksmith Forge. And yeah, have a good night, man. Oh my goodness, I got good stuff. I have lots of good stuff. All right, fill up all my things. Yeah, good night. I hope you better day at work tomorrow, or a good day at work tomorrow. I don't remember if you said it was a bad day or if you're just coming off, but hope you have a good day at work. All right, almost done. May have to kill a couple chickens. It's in the name of not science, survival. All right. Okay. Old book goes in here. All right, I want to put these up. There we go. 3 more stations to store stuff. Okay. All right, blacksmith is crafted. Now we can find out what all do I need to be able to upgrade it. I think I'm going to put it here. Nice. Okay. All right, if I want to upgrade 50 brick, 20 clay, a cooking grill, an anvil, an empty bucket. Okay. What do I need to make steel? I think I need I need to upgrade this before I can make steel. Yeah, what do you need to upgrade this? Crucible. Crucible over here? I need to research it first. 8. Oh, God. All right, we're a ways from steel yet. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to upgrade you quite yet. Oh, it's maintenance station tier 2. All right, gotcha. Oh, here, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit before I have that, so is what it is. But right now, at least, I can make... Yep, now I can make iron plating. And the anvil, and all these other things that I need for stuff. And the cooking pot, and the cooking grill. And I can make that right now. Okay, then I now have everything I need in there, which is nice. Okay, I need to go get some iron. So let's drop this in here. Did that change what I have the ability to make? I should make some... Make that. How much coffee can I make? Okay, make a coffee. Fresh water, boiled water. Okay, I think one of these will do. All right, and then let's go hit up that spot I marked off, and let's get some iron. At least get on the path to that. I think far as what I need for the mini bike there. I think I just need some to mine some more iron. Oh, I need to unpin that. Oh yeah, I gotta do the book. I think I need a rubber. I need to start hitting up all the tires I see. And then I'll be able to... Oh, I should 100% repair my pick before I go out. Alright, let's do that first. I got like 2 hours in-game left, so we're almost to the end of this one. Okay, let's come around the corner here. Repair. Repair. Can I repair the shotgun? I can. Nice. Okay. You I'll soon be able to repair. I don't want to... I'm not using you yet. Wait, how much did I need for the book? I can already make it. Okay, in the research station. Then I can... Okay, no, you're artisan. Alright, bicycle. Research, 1 minute and read it, and then I can read the mini bike book that I found. And then I can go repair a mini bike. Alright. That's awesome. That is... I definitely did not expect to be at this point on day 4. Well, into day 5. The start of day 5. Alright. I do need to get more iron, though, so I can start repairing my iron tools. Hopefully I can do this under cover of darkness without attracting too much attention. Luckily now I'm actually pretty comfortable with this shotgun. I got a much better sight. Oh goodness, there's a dog. Or I should say a wolf. Although, that's actually worth some good meat. And we got him with a sneak attack. Ah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's... I don't have to worry about killing a chicken now. I can actually make some bacon and eggs when we get home. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I got 25 meat for this. He's like the same as like 3 or 2.5 chickens. And I got my arrow back. Oh, check the nests. Always check the nests. Always check the nests. Okay. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Okay, we'll use one of my few honeys, but I guess we get some more meat. I was talking about being able to do this in peace. I was assuming zombies, not giant wolves. Oh, don't you dare come eat my meat. You get your own. Alright, let's reload. I already was making noise, so I might as well Make sure I take you guys out. Okay, reload. Go to the spear for the kill shot. Oh, you are still... God, I forget how much health you guys have. Not cool. All right, here we go. I need to get some of this before the end of this episode. Oh, come on. Oh, good grief. Not cool. Do I have people coming from both sides? I do. Of course I do. All right. Can I actually kill you with the... Oh, I've got 3 people coming at me. Okay, 1. Oh, and I missed you. You juked right at the last second. Okay. Got you. Okay. Got the arrow back. Let's take you again. There we go. Not getting that arrow back. Ooh, you're a feral too. At least you weren't running. Okay. Yep, you're dead. Get my arrow from you. All right, let's go back to hitting the ground. Maybe you guys will leave me alone long enough to... Oh, boy. All right, I need to get as much as I can so I can go back and I can start cooking this up. I need iron plates. I need quite a bit. I hear somebody. Oh, he's a crawler. Okay. Yeah, I need a lot of iron plates. That's what I have to use to repair all my iron tools. Plus, I need some for some upgrades and things. So I really need to get that situated. All right, let's take you out with the spear. Okay, looks like we're going down this direction. So we'll see if we can't follow you down, make sort of like a little tunnel down. I would like that would be my preference if I could. Requires using the shovel. I need some clay anyway, so it's not a bad thing for me to do. 247. All right, we're coming up on it, getting closer, but we're fine. If I can get back in time with like at least an okay amount of iron, then I can get that stuff cooking, and then tomorrow we'll actually be able to get a decent amount done. So, is it not going down? Sometimes it does that. Like the nodes go in weird directions from the surface, which is why trying to get to them underground sometimes is a pain in the butt, because you'll try to go where you think it is, and they've completely gone another direction. But I think we're about getting down to the rock layer. Okay, let's hang a left here. And we might have to do like a U-turn to go back into it, which is fine. I need to get to where the iron is, and I like to, as much as possible, control the path that these zombies have to get to me. So that's why I usually like make these like sloping things down and go down a little bit. There we go. Now we're hitting it. So it's basically one ramp to get down to where the mine is. And even if I hear them up top, they're going to see that as the easiest option instead of digging all the way down to me. And I'll usually have some amount of warning, and then I can hit them as they come down, especially if it's a screamer. Wait, what? And a nitrate too? Alright, I need to switch you guys around. I need my shovel there. That's nice. I mean, that's 2 things that I need. I would be even nicer. Oh. I did not mean to do that. That'd be nicer if I could also find some coal too. That'd be cool. Alright. As nice as that is, I really would rather have iron right now. So we'll start heading back towards this direction. But already this is a decent mine. It's got 2... Although if I looked at the map, it did have yeah, it did have nitrate there. So I guess that does make sense. So the two ore nodes kind of converge in a spot. So if I go back this way, there's a whole bunch of iron nodes. So this should just be nothing but iron down here once I get to a certain position. So I'll be able to make a huge underground mine, which is one of the things I love to do in this game. Like the weird things that, you know, they consider like satisfying, like those videos where they're just watching something happen and it just feels satisfying. That's me in mining, and I can't tell you why. Even back when we played Minecraft, I would be happy to sit there and level off a mountain, just digging and mining to flatten it out for a build. I didn't see it as a chore. It was, to me, it was okay. We got somebody coming down. It was just something fun to do. Okay. Oh, it's Mo. Okay, there we go. Did we get you dead? No, we did not. I haven't finished the mine yet, which is why it's a little not the way I normally would have it. All right, there we go. He's dead now. Once I get it down a little bit further and start to widen it out, then I don't have to. I don't want to get trapped down here where I'm at. That'd be a bad thing for me. Okay, how far down are we? Are we down enough to where we can start leveling off? I think we are. I had to definitely keep listening. I don't. Again, right now it's a real dangerous point in this, so I can get trapped. Oh, gonna if I hear another one. I hear multiples. Okay. Oh, ran out. Okay. Wasting shots. But I'd rather waste shots than die here at the moment. Alright, is that everything? Anybody else coming? No, I hear somebody. Oh, yep, coming in a hurry. Alright, I guess we took you. Alright, part of what I messed up on is I put that one block where it should have been slanted and instead it was like a drop. I don't like that. That makes me a little more difficult to come out. So we'll take this down one more road so I can actually make that take the path it's supposed to. We'll get a little bit more iron on the way down too. I don't want to get trapped down here, and I don't want to get hurt or die because I couldn't make it up the ramp because the ramp was or not formed properly. And this is the last block. Once I do this, it'll be a perfect ramp all the way down. There we go. Make the turn, come all the way down. All right, we are almost to the end. All right, let me get a couple more hits here. Straighten this out, and then we'll head back to the base. I'm going to get this stuff cooking, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up here. Oh, goodness, come on. This is the last stream for this week. So this is Thursday, August 7th. So our next stream is going to be Monday, 8 o'clock till 11 o'clock. Again, we do that twice. We do this 4 days a week. So I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard. Wednesday is my Navisgain vanilla playthrough with Renevo, which was yesterday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday will be my Undead Legacy playthrough here. And we're going to keep playing this all the way until 2.0 comes out, or 2.7, I should say, comes out. Or that's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. I'm waiting for 2.7. So yeah, that's the dream that we get it. Supposed to be by end of summer is the last I've heard, so we'll wait and see. But all right, let's go through here. Let's see how much. Okay, I can make. Nope, I don't want to use that. I want to use this. So I can make 40 iron, 33 brass, 4 lead. I don't want to use this because I'd rather save this because that's actually used for other things as well. Mortar and pestle. Where do I make that? Think that it. Oh, artisan's table. See, all these things I needed the artisan table for. So there we go. So I'm going to make that because that's where I can convert this stuff for gunpowder, for all the other things like that. Why couldn't I do copper? All right. All right, 6 seconds left. Let's go to the research table, though. There we go. Bicycle maintenance is red. Now I can come down here. Where? Oh, you're in here. Okay, I got nervous. Mini bike. Now I can actually repair a mini bike. That's awesome. Oh, that's exciting. That's at this point, this early, that is ridiculously huge. The fact that I completely skipped the bicycle and just going straight. All right, so I can do bone powder, which is something you need for concrete. Coal powder, which you need for steel, I believe. And then, of course, the coal powder and the nitrate for gunpowder. And then the stone powder and then sulfur powder. Yeah, so it's an interesting how it all works out. I'm gonna make that. Let's make all the this I can, and I'm not making stone powder for now. We're making that. I already finished with all of our iron, which is good. I've got to do a better job of organizing. It's just I'm waiting till I get the actual proper blocks that I can actually work with. So we're not there yet. There we go. That's where I wanted that. And then let's put you in here. Now, how many more bacon and eggs can I got 60 friggin' meat from that. I was not enjoying getting gnawed on by the wolves and all, but that's 7 bacon and eggs. That's huge. That's very huge. Okay. All right, I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it here. It's almost 5 o'clock, but once again, for everyone that kind of came out and hung out, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on this this fun adventure. For those watching on YouTube, encourage you to come watch this. If you haven't already followed me on Twitch, go ahead and stop by, hit that follow button. If you're watching again on YouTube, I would appreciate if you would consider giving a like, and if you haven't already, a subscription would be very much appreciated. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.